welcome to ABC Interactive English. My name is Rainbow.
Fireball, fireball! Where are my magic arrows?
And you are?
Oh, hi, I'm Mike.
What are you doing?
I'm playing Elder Scrolls 5, one of the best games ever. I've played it 3 times.
Wow.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
What are you trying
well,
to
I'm trying
do
to
now?
I'm trying to kill this dragon, you see, and he keeps shooting fireballs at me. So I decided to fight fire with fire by shooting fireballs back at him, and it didn't really work.
Did you customize your own character?
Oh yeah, you like him? I made him to kind of
yeah.
look like a lizard.
You can do that?
Yeah, sure. You can make them look like all types of characters. You can change their eye color, hair color. I could put a big head of curly hair on this lizard if I really wanted, but that would be weird.
Wait, so does it change their abilities when you customize?
No, not really. You can have a male, female. They're just as strong, just as powerful. It's really just to kind of have the look that you want. Doesn't really change the game much.
Ah, that's called an avatar, right?
Yeah, that's kind of the name for it. They started with this thing, maybe 30 or 40 years ago, creating a game with a character that kind of was you as the character. So it kind of makes it a little bit more fun, and it makes it more realistic because you can, play it the way you want. You can even talk to people the way your character would talk to people.
The voice?
Well, just with the attitude. You can be tough or dangerous or nice or wise or whatever you want to be.
Or you can be a really fat guy trying to be a little girl. Your avatar.
I guess. But whatever it is, you'll still get killed by a dragon because that's what dragons do in these games. Kill you very quickly.
Well, today we're going to talk about video games and creating an avatar and how to do that and why people do that.
All right, I gotta reload. I just got burned. Lenny and Zoe are creating their avatars.
This game is about making a life in the woods. I can see my cabin now.
Hold on. First things first, we need to create our avatars.
Right, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, my avatar is going to be a male.
Okay, well, I'm glad to take a break from that game because my hand was hurting. It took a long time to try to kill that dragon, and he still breathed fire all over me. But it's video game time, or it was, and that's the title of our dialogue. For the next 3 days, we're going to be looking at video games because playing games, talking about games, watching people play games, it's a very popular thing. Did you know that the video game business makes more money than the movie business, TV, films, books put together?
No, really?
Take all the money that movies and Netflix and all the pop stars make, add that up. Video games make more every year. It's quite a big business. So a lot of people are doing this. So we're going to talk about some of the things you might come across if you're enjoying some video game time. And part A, as we see for today, is called creating an avatar. Okay, well, this is something a lot of gamers might know about. Let's see who we're going to be meeting for our dialogue. Lenny and Zoe. It says Lenny and Zoe are creating their avatars. So yes, they are obviously keen gamers, or at least they're trying to be. And an avatar, this is a word we should talk about because it's basically something you'll find in a lot of these RPG or role-playing games. When you play a role-playing game, you, the player, are playing a role or playing a character, and your avatar, it's kind of like your character. It's you in the game world. It might have a different name, it might be a different type of person, look totally different, but basically in this kind of game, the avatar acts as you, your character, your personality in the game. And the fun thing is, of course, you can choose for your avatar to look, act, behave in any way you want. If you're a very calm, relaxed person in real life, your avatar could be an angry warrior in the game. It's really up to you and your imagination. So let's have a look at the dialogue because we're going to be making an avatar.
Yes, and we have 2 people today who are called Lenny and Zoe.
Right.
So Lenny says, this game is about making a life in the woods.
Oh.
I can see my cabin now.
Interesting. This would be called a survival game.
Okay.
And often it's about, keeping
Not
yourself
dying.
alive, finding food, finding heat, finding somewhere to live. And of course, if you're in the woods, you'll definitely need to get some help.
Yep, and the woods, this is a place with a lot of trees, or you could say the forest. So forests produce wood, so we also call it the woods. That's how we would usually refer to those places with a lot of forests. And inside the woods, we often have cabins.
That's right. A cabin is a simple country house you will often find out in the woods, maybe up on the side of a mountain.
Made out of wood.
Are probably made out of wood. They're fairly simple. You wouldn't find a cabin with 4 floors and a swimming pool in front. Probably it might even just be one room with a small kitchen, sleeping, living area. It's really a simple house out in the country where people can stay when they need shelter or something like that. So yes, they're out in the woods. If you're out in the woods, you'll have to cut down trees to make fire, to make your cabin, to cook your food with, and all sorts of stuff. But before we get into that, Zoe, she says, hold on, hang on, wait a moment. First things first. In other words, let's do the most important thing first. The thing we should do first, let's do it first. First things first, we need to create our avatars. So yes, before they get to the game, they have to hold on and create their characters or avatars.
Yep, and when we say hold on, it means wait, not yet, stop for a moment, or take a pause. Hold on. So that's 2 words that we put together that you can memorize. It's not like I'm holding on to something. It means pause or stop for a bit because I want to say something or we have to do something else first. So we say, let's pause, not yet. Take a stop. So first they have to make their avatars or the little people that they're going to play with. So Lenny says, right, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, my avatar is going to be a male.
Okay, so that's what he's decided for his avatar, his character. He is going to make a male character or male avatar. In other words, it's going to be a man, it's going to be a boy, it's going to be an old grandfather character. It's not going to be a girl or a woman or a grandmother or something like that. Male are the boys, the men of nature. Females are the women, the girls. And of course, we can use this. Generally, we would use this for animals. We might say male.
Yeah. Say you're a male.
Right.
Don't really say that.
Male ducks can be colorful. The opposite, women, female, that's the term. We wouldn't usually use this for people, especially people we know. We wouldn't say, oh, I met a very nice male today at work. No, we'd say I met a nice man or something like that.
Boy.
But in a scientific kind of way, you might use it, and certainly when you're talking about a male or female character in a book, yeah, that tells us, is it a boy, is it a man, is it a girl, is it a woman, that kind of idea. Let's take a break. Hold on. It's time for our break, and then we'll be back with more about making an avatar.
And I'm making mine a female. What kind of hair should I give her?
Click on the curly one and see how it looks.
That's not too bad. It'll be better in red.
Cool. Now make her eyes the same color and really huge.
No way, that's weird.
All right, so we are back. Lenny and Zoe are making their avatars, their characters for a video game they want to play. Lenny just decided to make a male character, so it's going to be a big man, maybe with muscles and a beard and an axe, and he's going to go around killing monsters.
It looks like himself,
Oh,
right?
I'm sure it looks exactly like himself, especially the big muscles. What about Zoe? What's she going to do for her avatar?
She's going to be a girl.
Okay, all right, it's a good pairing.
And I'm making mine a female. What kind of hair should I give her?
That's true, because when you make your avatar, you're not just picking male, female, and that's it. No, you can pick almost anything. You can change so many things to make it just the way you want. If you really want to do it, you could try to make it exactly the same
Like
as
yourself.
you. To look like you, like you're looking in the mirror. Whatever you want, basically. Well, Lenny says if you want to change the hair, click on the curly one and see how it looks. So he's thinking, hey, maybe give your character some curly hair. That's hair that sort of twists and turns and does stuff like that. It's not straight hair, it's not wavy hair, it's curly hair. So if you get one of those perms or something like that. You might be trying to get yourself a nice head of bouncy, curly hair, and that would look good, although sometimes your warrior might have to wear a helmet during battle, and getting all that curly hair into your helmet, that might be a little funny, but it's a good idea. Back to Zoe. What else does she want to do?
Though that's not too bad. It'll be better in red. So I think she wants to look like a warrior. So, you know, like those warrior princesses with red hair, with the curly one. There was a princess. What's her name? The girl in Tangled.
Okay, Brave?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm also thinking of Little Orphan Annie.
Okay,
She has red curly hair, but she's not going to be killing any monsters. But it's a good look. It's certainly a unique look, and it's definitely cool, as Lenny says. So they tried it out. Maybe they're looking at this warrior with curly red hair. He says, cool. Now make her eyes the same color and really huge. Wow, really big red eyes. I'm not sure that's going to look good. It might look more like
a monster.
Like a rat or
Ew.
something. Yeah. What does Zoe think?
No way. That's weird.
No, yeah,
so I guess you could adjust your, I don't know, eye size?
You can change how tall your nose is, wide your nose is, where your eyes are, your
weird.
lips, your chin, your cheeks, your ears.
Very
you can
weird.
often change anything. And if you want to make some strange body part of yours huge, you can do that too. If you want a huge nose that looks like that, you can do that too. Huge, of course, means big. Not just big, really big, huge.
Super large.
Gigantic, enormous. These are words that we use for really big things, like a huge cruise ship, or the Taipei 101 is a huge building. It's big in all sorts of ways.
And we also have another adjective called weird, and weird means strange. So when you say somebody is a bit weird, or that person's acting kind of weird, it's in a way that other people don't understand, or it might look different than what people are normally used to. So it's like strange and not normal. So if a person was acting weird, you know, maybe they're looking around like someone's following them in the middle of the day. So that person would be acting very weird. And if somebody looks weird, it's like the avatar that has eyes that are way too huge, that are also red, that would look weird because it doesn't look like a normal human.
Yeah, it's definitely strange, unusual, out of the normal, and maybe makes you feel a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, that's weird.
Too, or something like that. All right. Well, I think their characters are coming together very well. This is the part of the game that I usually rush through because I want to get to the action.
I don't care what I look like.
But sometimes if you take the time, you can really enjoy making your avatar. And I know some people almost turn it into a work of art. They really want to make it perfect just the way they would imagine themselves in the game, because that's what the avatar should be. All right, guys, thanks for joining us. We'll have more video game fun tomorrow, so rest up your thumbs and come back prepared for more good English fun with some video game action too. We'll see you then. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye.
Lenny and Zoe are creating their avatars.
This game is about making a life in the woods. I can see my cabin now.
Hold on. First things first, we need to create our avatars.
Right, I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, my avatar is going to be a male.
And I'm making mine a female. What kind of hair should I give her?
Click on the curly one and see how it looks.
That's not too bad. It'll be better in red.
Cool. Now make her eyes the same color and really huge.
No way, that's weird.
Hi, I'm Tina. 我们来看一下这一课的重点单字。第一个 woods 名词，森林、树林。单数的 wood 可以表示一座森林，或者也可以是说木头或者是木材的意思。We like to go for a walk in the woods after lunch. 我们喜欢午饭后在树林里散步。下一个单字 male 名词，男性、男生。
Males over 18 can join the army. 18岁以上的男生可以去从军，就是可以去当兵的意思。Female 就是女性、女生。下一个单字 huge， 形容词非常大的、巨大的。Mandy lives in a huge house. Mandy 住在一个很大的房子里。下一个单字 weird， 奇怪的，形容词。I heard some weird noises coming from the bathroom. 我听到浴室里传来一些奇怪的声音。接着我们来看一下重点文法。第一个 make a life， 过生活。Life 在这里表示生活方式。这个用语也常以 make a life for oneself 表示某人过着令自己开心的生活。我们来看看下面这个句子。Paul wants to marry Daisy and make a life with her. Paul 想要跟 Daisy 结婚，一起过生活。下一个文法 Somebody gets ahead of oneself. 某个人操之过急。直接的翻译就是某个人超越自我。这句话真正的意思是什么呢？就是你还没有准备好就想做某个事情。我们来看看下面这个情境。我有一个朋友超喜欢 Daisy， 他还没有跟他在一起，就想要跟他一起过生活。这时候我就会对他说 You're getting ahead of yourself. You don't know her yet. 你想太远了吧，你还不认识她耶。最后一个文法 click on something， 用滑鼠点选按一下某个物件。Click 在这里表示用滑鼠点击。我们来看看下面这个句子。If you want to open the file, just click on the icon for it. 如果你想要开启那个档案，只要滑鼠点一下该档案图示。Icon 就是名词，图示。以上就是这一课的重点单字跟文法，我们下一课再见喽，拜拜。
I'm Jamie.
Hey, I'm Ian.
And today we're playing a game called Guess the Bear, where we each have 3 cards with words or phrases on them, but instead of saying them, we're going to say the word bear, and we're going to try and guess what it is. So, are you ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, so why don't you guess first?
Okay.
And let's go. All right, 1 word adjective. The computer is making a bear noise, and that's bear. I thought I left my keys here.
Weird.
Good. All right, phrase, 2 words. Bear this icon to access your email, and be careful not to bear ads on the internet.
Click on.
Good.
Yes.
1 word adjective. She grew up in a bear mansion in the country, and elephants are bare when you see them in person.
Huge.
Yes.
Oh. Whoa, that was like, how many, I don't know,
3.
I got it in like 20 seconds.
Yeah.
That was like a
Wow.
championship round for me.
You're very good.
I mean, they're quite easy, we have to say.
Well, there was a phrase. That was a little
Which one?
harder
The
to
click on?
Yeah.
But then I feel like the examples were clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I feel like that's probably the shortest amount of time I've been able to get all 3.
Yeah. Congrats.
I don't think
Wow.
if I've never gotten one of them. I think I usually always get one. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready for yours now?
Yes.
Okay, so let's put a minute on the clock. Okay, noun, 1 word. My 2 cats are a bear and a female. The suspects are 2 unidentified bears.
Male?
Yes. Okay, noun, 1 word. My family spent a week camping in the bears. These bears are part of Yellowstone Park.
Mountains? Right? Or
Camping.
hills? Wait, can you say it again?
My family spent a week camping in the bears. These bears are part of Yellowstone Park.
Oh, woods?
Yeah, you got it. Okay. Phrase, 3 words. She left to bear in the big city. John moved abroad to bear for himself.
Try living in?
Yeah. She left to bear in the big city. I don't know.
Fend for herself? Wait, no.
John moved abroad to bear for himself.
Experience life? New life?
Yeah.
Something like that?
It's very close. Make a life.
Oh, make a
Okay.
life. Oh.
She left to make a life in the big city. John moved abroad to make a life for himself. But that's, you said life, you
Life,
know?
yeah,
Yes,
that counts,
you get like a
right?
third of the last one or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a difficult one. The phrase is always hard, you know?
Yeah, make a life. Oh,
Yeah.
I guess that's probably the most common. We don't really say like experience a life. So I guess that works.
See you next time.